Can't do that on YouTube. Come on, kids, don't be frightened.
Let's go to Tamati now, who's overlooking the Hauraki Gulf. Have you seen any... You saw fish jumping before. No dolphins?
No dolphins just yet. But to be honest, I haven't been looking out. I'm going to start looking now that you've said that. But hey, good morning, everybody. Let's find out what's happening with our weather all around the country today. First of all, let's go down to the south of the South Island. Good morning, Invercargill. That rain activity outside your window will clear up for you. It's going to be a warm day. Cloudy skies inland, and the wind may just pick up in Alexandria, getting gusty at times. That drizzle clears over on the west coast, and then it's a fine day for everyone at the top of the south. Again, temperatures get up there. Christchurch, you're heading for a high of 28 degrees out there. Across Cook Strait, morning cloud and gusty northerlies are expected in Wellington. Otherwise, just a few scraps of cloud north of Kapiti. And there's sun in the east and the west today, with some areas of cloud too, westerlies in the west and a few light sea breezes over in the east. If you're heading outside in Taupo and Tokoroa, that early fog should have cleared by now. If not, look out for it. Otherwise, that morning cloud burns off for a fine day, and into the North Hamilton gets some of that morning fog as a prelude to a good day as well. Whangarei gets some cloud, but still it's a nice summer's day for everyone. Tomorrow has showers south of the glaciers and the inland North Island ranges. Other than that, lots of fine weather is around. And the story is the same on Saturday, with light showers spreading out over the lower South Island, affecting Otago, Southland and Canterbury as well. Now, if you've just joined us this morning, we're coming to you live from Waiheke Island. We've been having a look at some outdoor sculptures. This is the final one that we'll be looking at this morning. Joining me is the artist Richard. How you doing, Richard?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. What's the name of this one?
This piece is called Learning to Breathe Underwater.
Right. Okay, you probably may not get it just by looking at this one. I think you kind of have to look at them in as a three, because there's three of them here. Have a look down this way. One is, well, submerged, almost fully submerged down the end. One is half submerged, and then you've got the head coming out here. And what gave you the inspiration for this?
Well, the three busts are representing humanity basically sinking under a rising tide associated with global warming.
That's quite deep.
Well, yeah, there are some big issues that need to be raised, and if people in New Zealand think about their favourite beach and what it might look like if sea levels rise by a metre, which could happen in the next 50 years, they might want to think about just how much their lifestyles would change.
Right. Ideally, you wanted to put this in the water, but on the land is good for now, yeah?
Yeah, certainly. It's a magical setting, and right on the Gulf, it's an ideal location for it.
Yep. Well, there you have it. If you come to Waiheke Island, you'll be able to see it. The whole outdoor sculpture exhibition is called Headland Sculptures on the Gulf. It's free. You can bring your dogs, you can bring your families. It's a nice walk around. You get to see beautiful views out towards Auckland and the harbour as well. Paul and Pippa.
Thank you, Tamati. It is a lovely day out, that is.
Thank you very much, Tamati. You go and do the rest of the walk now. That's what you need to do, isn't it?
Don't you need to come back for a photo shoot?
Yeah, I do. But I've got time for breakfast on Waiheke Island. I'm looking forward to that.
Well, you always have time for breakfast. Just quickly, do you know for your photo shoot, because they usually get half of the dancers wearing...
Are we talking about Dancing with the Stars
Yes,
again,
they get half of the dancers wearing the sort of waltzing-type outfits where the guys get to wear the tux, and the other half have to wear the snug-fitting kind of Latin dancing outfits.
Yeah. Do
you know what you have to wear?
No.
Oh.
But I've been told to brace myself for lycra.
All right, no, you should always brace yourself for lycra. I think that should be the way you run your life. Brace yourself for lycra. What are we asking for the heads?
How much for the heads?
I think it's about $16,000.
Oh,
$16,000.
What are they made of? Give one a tap.
There's an awful lot of work that's gone into preparing this, and ideally I'd like to see it cast eventually.
Yeah, cast in
bronze, possibly.
Ooh. But what's at the moment? Knock it with your hand?
What's it made of?
This is ply covered with an impermeable membrane.
Oh, okay. Oh. So it's weatherproof. That's good.
It's pretty durable, and it would last in an outdoor setting for...
Fantastic.
Actually, I don't mind that one. I don't mind that one. Thank you very much for that, Tamati. I have to say, and it brought a smile to my face as we were sitting here looking at it, John, who's in charge of sound, said in my ear, I like the one where it's almost fully submerged the best. You know, where it's just a little bit on the... Do you see what I mean? The one at the other end. All right, okay.
I think you see them today.
I thought it was funny, John, anyway.
Yes, John, you're very funny. Right, Thank you for your feedback as well this morning.
I just do this one because it's appropriate.
Oh, sorry.
If you have to explain your art, it's like explaining the punchline of a joke. Falls flat, not clever. Do you agree with that? Do we agree with that?
No, I think you should explain art. I mean, I think that it's nice just to see a piece and like it or feel something for it. But it's interesting when you hear the story behind it, isn't it? But that's me. I know nothing about art.
The one we saw this morning with the fish tanks. Am I right or am I right? It was a pile of rubbish. Am I right?
Well, it wasn't my cup of tea, I have to say.
Am I right, Chloe?
But it's subjective, isn't it? And that's the whole point of it.